What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Justedwin. I'm coming at y'all with a new video. And today, y'all boys, as y'all can basically see by the title, it is Sunday. And basically, just the whole thought process of this video is to just basically do a weekly recap of all the trades that basically I took from Thursday through Friday. Since I didn't upload those 2 days, I'm basically just gonna upload a video just like showing what I did those trades. I'm pretty sure on Sunday, I said on Sunday, I'm tweaking. On Thursday, I ended up taking one trade and then one trade for micro. So I ended up winning one and losing one. And for Friday, I only took one trade and ended up taking a W. So that's pretty much like the outline of, you know, how the trades were overall today. But to not really talk too much, it is Sunday. I'm pretty sure it just turned 8 or just turned 9. I'm pretty sure it just turned 9. But yeah, it's pretty little earlier. People talking about there's about to be a little snowstorm today, so I kind of feel like it's a good environment to, just start recording and just show what we did these past weeks, these past 2 days. But yeah, to not really talk too much, I did say I was gonna go live, but I'm gonna see if I could do it this Monday, cause honestly, when I tell you guys, I want to do that so bad, but literally on Thursday and Friday, I did end up waking early, for market open, but I only woke up 30 minutes before market open. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I woke up 30 minutes before market open, and basically that just ended up messing my whole thing up. By the time I was done trading, I just remember that same time that I was like, damn, I was supposed to go live today. I messed up again. So I'm definitely, I'm gonna go back on my routine today, go to sleep early, and I'm gonna definitely record live tomorrow. It's no negation, whatever the hell you call that word. But yeah, I'm not gonna negotiate with myself no more. I'm gonna just do it tomorrow. I'm recording live the first trade, live trading, and that's it. That's what I'm gonna do for tomorrow. That's basically the thought process for tomorrow that I want to do. But to not really make the intro too longer than it is, I already know it's Sunday. I'm basically doing a trade recap of Thursday and Friday. And yeah, to not really talk too much, like the video, subscribe, turn on post notifications, comment down below if y'all want to see anything, if y'all want to see any video ideas, or I don't know, just anything y'all got in your mind. I'm open to it. But yeah, to not talk too much, next clip will show me trading. And yeah, hopefully I enjoy the video, and I'll catch ya. So what's going on, you guys? So this is basically the trade from Thursday. I thought I ended up dead. Trading another trade, but I guess it was just on my practice that I ended up trading. Alright, to not really talk too much, as you could basically see that I went for a down play, and basically my whole analysis for this is basically overall market this day was kind of moving choppy. So I say I caught a good play. I guess for this little sense, it was good until 12. But to not really talk too much, I was looking for shorts. My bias was shorts for Thursday. And one way I was identifying to really take shorts was, for example, these little lines that I got marked out. So first of all, obviously this is pre-market at 6 o'clock. It didn't break it. It broke it at 8:45. And then I saw this little move up, came back down, went back up. And I used to trade, technical analysis and things like that. And, that's basically when a market's going to move down. When it doesn't end, it's kind of when it's going to start moving down. And I already had this range open, was just kind of a liquidity zone where we could target at. And then this was basically my change of delivery. Obviously, the only reason it looks like this is because we're in a lower time frame. I just don't want to go to a higher time frame. But like I was saying, this is a change of delivery. And then this is kind of just like the leg down. Like, let's say, for example, I wanted to, let's say, example, trade all this, which will be a 2RR. But nah, I just, like, recently, I just been going straight for one-to-ones, honestly. Like, I just been, just because I did, like, overall, I'm still up for, like, the week and everything, but I'm trying to get this funded real soon. So I have been, like, lowering my risk so I don't lose as much so I could get the funded. But yeah, to not really talk too much about that aspect, I was looking for those zones to break, and there was, like, I usually would have it marked out like all the other things, but I deleted everything else. And so basically I saw this fair value gap in the 3 minute. We left it open, like, I'm pretty sure we didn't reach into a while. So that's pretty much, it was just nothing. I ended up seeing that we went breaking this down, ended up moving up, open a new candle, and then I ended up seeing this turtle soup, which, like I always say that my turtle soups are like just a different terms of order blocks. And basically, I always just want to see that basically this range right here always takes out, like, basically always does this line. That basically means that it's a turtle soup. It's always better to see it in the higher time frames. Like, let's say, for example, in the 15 or 5 minute, for example, like, you always want to see it in a higher time frame. That way, it's going to be more of a actual move that's going to happen, and it's just not you in the lower time frame seeing up and down, up and down, up and down, because it's more, what do you say? It's more in a sense that you will find like plays like this in the lower time frame, but are not like significant, that don't come out how they supposed to, because it's in the lower time frames. So always try to look for in the higher time frames, and then try to see if that same play is in the lower time frames. And then if that is, use it with other confluences, and that's pretty much how you use it. But that's just one little thing, because I know that some people, they got a mistaken, like, obviously it is originally still an order block, but kind of like this way itself is just a turtle soup, so it's kind of different in a sense. But it's still the same bias, though. It's still like the same order block. Like, it's going to change the direction, basically. But like I was saying, though, I ended up seeing that turtle soup. Like I said, this was my change of delivery. So when I ended up seeing that it ended up breaking this, I kind of just ended up just going off this play right here, just getting off in this one, since it's just, I felt better like targeting like these little wicks, because it's always like we're always coming back to fill them regardless. If we leave a range open, we obviously have the potential to come back down to fill it just before it goes back up. So that's one thing to also be aware about. But this time frame was in this fair value gap, was in the 1 minute. So bear with me while I find this thing. But yeah, overall, the morning is about to be 10 o'clock. Pretty much good for the morning. It's a nice morning. But basically, as you can see here, this is one example of an inverse fair value. Yeah, basically you could say it's inverse fair value gap, but not really in the sense, because it didn't really just, like, it didn't go over or nothing, but kind of just in the sense, well, nah, actually not, yeah. So basically, as you can see, in the 1 minute, this is the time, the fair value gap I'm at. And as you can see, basically, even right here, this will even be a good play, probably even a better setup, honestly, than the one that I took, if you was waiting, being more patient, honestly. Like, for example, you already have the fair value gap up here. You have the turtle swoop. This was the 3 minute one, and as you can see, it's basically bearish because of this one right here. Ended up going down. Came back down. You basically have a potential to reach. It came back up to a reversal. Where was it? A 1 minute fair value gap that was open. It came up to the middle. It rejected it. Boom. You could have cashed a short right here. A simple. You literally could have. I'm pretty sure you could have cashed. Nah, it wasn't gonna be a 1-to-1. Boom. And boom. Yeah, literally a 2-to-1. Could literally catch that play right there. That was amazing setups right there. But you see, it's kind of just like that. Just use the things better to your advantage. But that was a thing that I saw though in the 1 minute. We kind of, like I said, we wasn't like obviously feeling it back at this time, but it was rejecting good right after it formed it. After opening the new time, the new candle, it instantly just rejected it. And that's one thing that I really liked about Thursday. It was pretty smooth. I thought that, like, I don't know, I'm pretty sure I got out early or something like that, because I know I had a higher TP and I ended up just taking 130 or 120. So that's one thing. But overall, Thursday, it was good. Basically, Friday, I'm a short right now, but if y'all got any more questions about, like, feel free to ask me any questions in the comments of what y'all feel like I should explain better, or what y'all feel like y'all want me to explain. I'm open for anything. Like I tell you guys, I'm here to just help y'all and, you feel me, grow as a person as well. But yeah, to not really talk too much, this is how Thursday trade is looking overall. Thursday trade was alright. So what's going on? Yeah, this is basically the trade for Friday. And overall, the trade was good. I honestly got carried a lot by this 3-minute fair value gap. Well, there was a lot of ranges, like a lot of fair value gaps to the upside around this range. And basically, this was the last one that was open. And basically, it filled all these open fair value gaps, everything. It filled it. Ended up coming down here, and then ended up coming all the way back up. And that's basically when I ended up taking the trade. Thank God that I didn't take it instantly. Like, I didn't have a limit price as soon as it opened, because I don't know if like I'll say, like, this is why exactly I went to live trade. That way I could already have like the candle wicks moving live, and it's like not they're already here, like already formed. But basically, I'm pretty sure that this one, I don't know, but I felt like it didn't. Like, I'm pretty sure right when it opened, like, it ended up reversing all the way down here. So that was probably one good thing that I thank God for, and that I ended up getting a little later on. But normally these days, like, I would trade, like I said, I would trade off market opening. But lately, these past days, since, I've been waking up a little later. So like I was saying before I got interrupted, but these past days I have been waking a little later. So I have been catching like plays already later in the sense, basically when the move is happening around 10 and things like that. But overall, like, I would explain it way more. Like, I know that this was the daily open, like, I know that for sure. But honestly, since this day, I ended up just coming straight to micro, and I didn't realize I was on micros and I wasn't on actual minis, like the normal NQ. But I ended up just like putting everything here, and basically that's how I came to the buyers. But to not really talk too much, because I didn't even explain like the previous market. But I saw this range right here. Obviously, I could have targeted this range as well for a trade. Like, it was basically where price rejected at, and I could have just catch this one. I ended up catching this one for my my practice. This was honestly a beautiful play as well. Like, if I had, like, honestly, that's what I'm kind of saying. Like, I wish I kind of had all my things already outlined, but if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure that this right here Yeah, was literally like the little thing it was coming down to. I rejected it. Low liquidity, change of delivery, boom, a simple 2-to-1 or even a 2-to-1, I'm pretty sure. But back to over here, basically it was the same scenario. I was waiting for this one to kind of get broken. I could have used this one for a higher like profitability, like let's say for a change of delivery. But I ended up just using these since it was just a little closer and I did feel like we was gonna go up. So basically, like I said, this 3-minute time frame really did all the work for me today. Honestly, like I just saw all those frames open. Like, let me see if I could see it in the 1 minutes. I highly doubt it. But you can see basically those ranges right here. Well, ranges right here. But there was a lot of fair value gaps. Like I promise you, before everything was filled, there was a bunch of fair value gaps. And basically right here as well, when price came back down and opened a new wick and I got into it, basically when it formed this fair value gap was basically when price just straight up just took profit instantly. As you could basically see, it was rejecting it. And then as soon as it opened the new frame, the new candle, hit the range and literally just straight popped up. And as you can see basically here, kind of the same thing. And this one, obviously, it didn't respect it as much as a 3-minute, but it ended up respecting this line, which made it take this trade. I ended up taking this trade from, I'm pretty sure, right here. It wouldn't be ideally how I would take it on my actual, but if I was to actually trade, this would probably be my ideally. Literally right here, literally a 2-to-1 right here. Obviously, I would try to go for like maybe like a 1.5. Like I wouldn't really try to maximize it too much, but in regards to that, this was how I would probably even try to put a play, even just try to go for a simple 2-to-1. But I did end up going from down here, so because I kind of felt like this was a better entry like than these ones, since we already had the fair value gap down here, which was already kind of like the structure. And yeah, pretty much those were the trades for Friday. Like, well, the only trade for Friday. Well, actually, no, the trades, because I ended up taking this one and this one. But yeah, like I said, it wasn't really too crazy. I really could have recorded, but just for the simple fact that, I don't know, like I was just thinking, since I didn't record those 2 days, like when I woke up on Friday, I was just like, I might as well just make a video for a recap on the weekend. So I don't even just gotta like upload, like if I'm rushing or something. So yeah, basically that's the trades for Thursday and Friday. I'ma just end the clip. I'ma end the video with the next clip, and yeah, that's basically how we coming for Sunday. Already basically. So what's going on, y'all? As you already know, this is basically the last clip already of the video. If y'all enjoyed, like the video, subscribe, do all that good stuff. But yeah, if y'all didn't understand anything or y'all want me to basically do a separate video on a specific topic or anything that y'all want me to do, just let me know down below what your ideas is, and I will try to get them out. Like I said today, those Thursdays and Friday was good days. Like I said, if it wasn't for me waking up late, I probably would have ended up recording those days. But since that happened, I just let it rock and just record for the weekend. And yeah, to not really talk too much, I'm gonna just start getting started on recording. I said recording, editing. That way I can start getting some food to eat, because I am a little hungry. But yeah, to not talk too much, I'm gonna catch y'all on tomorrow's video. I promised I am gonna do a live tomorrow. I want to do a live. I've been wanting to do a live for the longest now. I don't just want to see y'all. I don't want y'all to just see like when it's already filled or like the candles are already filled. I want y'all to actually see live content of me trading. That way y'all can see how the candles be moving and things like that. But I'm gonna do that tomorrow in tomorrow's video. To not talk too much, I'm gonna holler at y'all later and be safe out here, man, with this storm, yo.